Hello and welcome. This video is titled Transformational Leadership, and my name is Jennifer Burdette. I will be your narrator. The purpose of this video is to teach you how to be a transformational leader. In order to do so, we will look at three main points. The first main point is what is a transformational leader. The second is why you should be a transformational leader. And the third is how to become a transformational leader. Now, let's get started. In order to look at what a transformational leader is, we're going to examine the definition, the attributes, and some examples of a transformational leader. Now for a short video on what transformational leadership.
Poor leaders make today worse for everyone by using coercive power. Transactional leaders make today better by rewarding good performance. In contrast, transformational leaders are focused on making tomorrow better. They do this in four ways. Firstly, vision. Transformational leaders create a noble vision to work towards that inspires others. Secondly, authenticity. Transformational leaders are authentic in their commitment to the mission, not just to personal gain. Their integrity inspires the team to take action. Thirdly, a growth mindset. Transformational leaders cultivate their team's professional and personal development. They invest time and energy, knowing their effort will eventually bear fruit. And they recognize both an individual's effort as well as their performance. And finally, creativity. Transformational leaders encourage team members to develop ideas, work with flair, and embrace originality. They allow measured risks, which helps to foster a culture of innovation. In short, teams with transformational leaders are constantly being transformed for the better. To review, transformational leaders work towards a noble vision, act with authenticity and honesty, adopt a growth mindset, and promote creativity and new ideas. Download this HD video for free at www.betterbusinesslearning.com.
Now let's take a look at the textbook definition of what a transformational leader is. It is a leader who possesses a positive ethos, authority, and credibility, one who inspires trust and respect, one who connects with others individually and in groups, one who articulates a clear and motivating vision, and one who skillfully motivates and guides others to act. Now let's look at the attributes of a transformational leader. There are 6 attributes: idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, attributed charisma, and articulated vision. First, let's look into what idealized influence is. Idealized influence is the perception of being a role model to others. If successful at idealized influence, followers will often look up to or want to emulate the leader. The next characteristic is inspirational motivation, which means the ability to encourage followers to pursue a goal and persevere through, even at times of change or difficulty. This aspect of leadership demands that a leader is able to draw on a wide emotional range to convey inspiration, commitment, or dedication to the organization's mission and end result. The next The next attribute is intellectual stimulation, which requires a leader who is able to think creatively and envision a variety of solutions. This also means that the leader is willing to and able to consider every solution that is brought forward by followers and fully explore their usefulness. Next is individualized consideration, which means the leader has concern for each of his or her followers. The next characteristic is an attributed charisma. This is the ability for the leader to gain trust, earn respect, and develop confidence from all of its followers. The last characteristic is articulated vision, and this means a leader is able to articulate a vision of change that their followers can identify with. This vision then becomes the common goal, and those are the attributes of a transformational leader: idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, attributed charisma, and articulated vision. Next, let's look at some historical examples of transformational leader to get a little bit better of an idea of what exactly this leadership entails. Transformational leaders have been around for thousands of years. Some more notable transformational leaders throughout history include Jesus Christ, Moses, Buddha, Joan of Arc, George Washington, and Winston Churchill. Also, Martin Luther King was a transformational leader. And in today's world, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates would be considered transformational leaders. Now that you have an idea of what a transformational leader is, let's look at why you should be a transformational leader. To do this, we'll go into the advantages and benefits of becoming a transformational leader. Advantages include exceptional people skills, lower employee and customer turnover cost, new initiatives, and corporate learning. Benefits of being a transformational leader are motivation, retention, and growth. Now that you've looked at what a transformational leader is and why you should be a transformational leader, it is time to learn how to become a transformational leader. There are 3 ways to become a transformational leader. First, you must use effective leadership communication. Second, you must project a positive ethos. And finally, you must practice the 7 principles of transformational leadership. To use effective leadership communication, you must understand what it is. Leadership communication is the controlled, purposeful transfer of meaning by which individuals influence a single person, a group, an organization, or a community by using the full range of their communication abilities and resources. Leadership communication allows one to connect positively with their audience, overcome interferences, and create and deliver messages that guide, direct, motivate, or inspire others to action. In addition to using effective leadership communication, one must project a positive ethos in order to be a transformational leader. According to Aristotle, ethos is the most important persuasive device and most critical ingredient in the rhetorical situation. Ethos refers to the character of the speaker, which must be credible, knowledgeable, authoritative, confident, honest, and trustworthy in order to be considered a positive ethos. Self-exploration and reflection are important aspects of projecting and maintaining a positive ethos. Finally, in order to become a transformational leader, one must practice the 7 principles of transformational leadership. These 7 principles are simplification, motivation, determination, mobilization, preparation, facilitation, and innovation. If one practices all 7 principles of transformational leadership, in addition to projecting a positive ethos, and uses leadership communication effectively, one can become a transformational leader. To conclude, we went over what is a transformational leader by examining the definition, attributes, and some historical examples of a transformational leader. Secondly, we looked at why someone should be a transformational leader by examining the advantages and benefits. And finally, how to become a transformational leader by using effective leadership communication, projecting a positive ethos, and practicing the 7 principles of transformational leadership. Before concluding this video, take a look at the resources used in the creation of this presentation. And I want to thank you for your time and attention.